Hey folks, 2021 is upon us. And I understand that people have different levels of expectations when it comes to making New Year's resolutions. Now, I think as Christians, every day can be a start of a new year because we have new opportunities in Jesus Christ. But the new year does give us a chance for reflection and for anticipation to make some changes. And when it comes to making changes, I think one reason we have trouble changing our habits, changing our lifestyles, is we think of the big picture, the macro, rather than thinking about the micro. What are some small things that we can do that are manageable, that are doable, that over time will make a big difference? Now, there's some great biblical precedents for this in Zechariah chapter 4, verse 10. The context is the Babylonian captors are coming back to rebuild the wall and the temple in Jerusalem. And if you recall in the book of Haggai, when they laid the foundation of the temple, the older man shouted out and cried out in grief because this was such an impostor compared to Solomon's temple. Whereas the younger men who hadn't seen Solomon's temple, they were born in captivity, they were excited because God was doing something new. The foundation was a small step, but it was a step nevertheless. And this is when Zechariah came on the scene to encourage them to get rebuilding again. Don't get down, don't get depressed. Let's start over again. And he said those famous words, don't despise small beginnings. Oh, my friends, that is so important for us to remember as we seek to implement new things, new habits in our lifestyles. It's true for us as parents, and it's even more important for our children to learn these things. If our kids can learn the power of small things between the ages of 12 and 22, my friends, it can radically transform the future success of their lives. Things like making their bed every morning, cleaning up the room at night, those little things over time can make a big difference. And so as you contemplate 2021, we're going to spend the month of January talking about the power of small things in the homeschooling movement, because sometimes, especially for those who are new homeschoolers, you're overwhelmed with all the things that you think you need to do. And I would suggest to you, we just need to do the small things well. Over time will produce great results. So again, I look forward to talking with you in January on the power of small things. But in the meantime, what are some small things, 3 to 5 things you can do that would bring positive effects in your home? This is Kirk Smith with ICHE's Take 5.